The service was so moving.
Next week in EastEnders, tensions rise in Albert.
Walford is pushed to breaking point. A funeral turns into a police nightmare. Max Branning finally admits how he really feels about Linda. A relationship is hanging by a thread, and Ron Mitchell looks ready to walk away from the square for good. Let's get into all 5 spoilers coming up next week. Anthony Trueman's funeral should be a moment of peace and closure, but in Walford, nothing is ever that simple. Patrick's devastated that his newly discovered granddaughter Jasmine isn't there to support him. She's gone quiet and no one knows where she is. Behind the scenes though, Kat Moon is working with Chrissy Watts and Jake Moon to track Jasmine down. Kat convinces her that the right thing to do is come back and support Patrick on the day of the funeral. But it's a lie, because the moment Jasmine returns, she realises she's been set up. As panic sets in, Jasmine tries to run, but it's already too late. The police arrive and Jasmine is arrested for Anthony's murder. Oscar Branning's left completely torn as Jasmine insists she's innocent, while Patrick struggles to accept that he ever welcomed her into his home. And with Jasmine now in custody, the big question is, does this finally open the door for Zoe Slater's freedom? After their shock kiss, the atmosphere between Linda and Max is thick with tension, and Elaine is not impressed. What started as a moment of weakness quickly becomes something deeper for Max. He realises he hasn't just crossed a line, he's fallen for Linda. Max opens up to Lauren and admits that his feelings are real and that he wants to try for a proper relationship. But there are serious obstacles standing in the way. Louis' bullying of Ollie, Elaine's hostility, and the complicated reality of co-parenting Annie. Still, Linda invites Max for a drink so they can talk things through calmly. Is this just about their daughter, or is something new finally starting between them? Kojo Asare begins to feel trapped and admits he's unhappy. He misses his independence and wants to move back into his old flat. George Knight is deeply conflicted, worried that things could spiral again. But Harry Mitchell steps up in a big way and offers to move back in too. Later, a night out brings emotions bubbling to the surface. With encouragement from Penny, Harry finally makes peace with Gina Knight and the pair share a kiss that feels long overdue. Old feelings clearly aren't gone. Could Harry and Gina be heading for a reunion? Callum Highway is already under pressure when the final blow lands. Divorce papers from Ben Mitchell arrive. At the same time, Johnny Carter drags Callum into a tense business meeting involving an illegal favour. Callum refuses to cross that line and storms out. Back at home, emotions explode. The divorce papers tip Callum over the edge, and he tells Johnny to leave. Later in the week, a friend of Ben's turns up with a troubling request, suggesting Ben may still be manipulating things from afar. Is Ben about to destroy Callum's fresh start for good? So that's what's coming up next week in EastEnders. A funeral, an arrest, broken relationships, and one possible goodbye. Which storyline are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more spoilers.